In today's video, we'll talk about 10 fragrances that smell expensive, that transmit this sense of luxury, sophistication, elegance with a touch of extravagance. Hi everyone, I'm Guerlain from Scented Moments channel, where I help you to discover the amazing world of perfumery. So in this video, I will talk about 10 fragrances, 5 designers and 5 niche fragrances that smell expensive. And no, you don't need to spend big bucks to smell expensive. So let's start with the designer fragrances. First, again, no specific order. The first fragrance that I want to talk about, this is from the house of Christian Dior, and this one is Dior Homme Parfum. And this one is a 75 ml. Nowadays you have a 100 ml bottle size, which smells the same. I love this one. This fragrance is one of my favorite, all-time favorite designer fragrances, and this exudes luxury. So rich and expensive smelling scent, very thick, dense, rich fragrance. So here you have iris, and iris here is the main note of the Dior Homme DNA. So you still have this lipsticky iris, but you also have a strong note of suede, rose, and musk, and some dark woods. I mean, some people say that this has oud, but I really do not detect. I never smelled oud in Dior Homme Parfum, but it really has a dark woodsy aspect into it in the base. In the end, this is a really complex, intense, dark, mysterious fragrance that I absolutely love, and it's very opulent. I mean, people will smell you. You will be noticed if you will be wearing Dior Homme Parfum. It's an amazing scent, expensive smelling fragrance. Dior Homme Parfum. Check this one out if you have yet to. The next fragrance, this smells like old money, from the house of Guerlain Mitsouko EDP. This is the quintessential Chypre fragrance. I mean, and this is a type of fragrance that you really need to try once in your lifetime. Mitsouko, it's a fruity Chypre fragrance. So you have peach, you have bergamot, you have ylang ylang, jasmine, oak moss, vetiver. I mean, you have all the ingredients that compose a Chypre with a fruity nuance. This is amazing. It really smells like old money. So good, so good. One of the best Chypre fragrances out there. And if you want to be familiarized with Chypre fragrances, start with this one, Mitsouko EDP by Guerlain. The next fragrance, this is from House of Rochas, and this is very inexpensive in the online discounters, and this just proves that you really don't need to spend big money to smell like big money. And this one is Moustache EDP. Amazing bottle, and this is really heavy, very thick glass. The cap also is quite heavy. I love this fragrance. I love the bottle and I love the fragrance. Oh man, this is benzoin, lots of benzoin in here, patchouli. I get also a bit of a papyrus in here, but in the end, this is like ambery, resinous, vanillic, because benzoin has this resinous vanillic smell. Yeah, patchouli, and I don't recall if papyrus is featured as an official accord, but there's something in here that at least makes me think of papyrus, and also quite spicy. I absolutely love this one. Some people say that this is very close to Tuxedo by Yves Saint Laurent from the Le Vestiaire collection, so from their exclusive range. There is definitely similarities, to be honest. I already had the opportunity to test them side by side, and definitely there are similarities. But this one is fantastic. It's really an amazing scent, very well-rounded, very elegant, but with sophistication. It's very rich and unique, especially in the mainstream designer realm. Moustache EDP by Rochas, it's really a must-have if you want to smell expensive and you don't want to spend big money to smell expensive. The next fragrance, this is from house of Hermès, and of course, I mean, I needed to feature a fragrance from Hermès, and it was very hard to pick just one, but I ended up with this one, Voyage d'Hermès. I find this very sophisticated, very expensive smelling summer fragrance. I love this one. This has cardamom, and boy, it's so sparkly, so sensual, and I just imagine myself wearing like a white linen shirt, dress shirt, and in the Amalfi Coast, and I'm wearing Voyage d'Hermès. It's amazing. Citrusy, cardamom, sparkly, a bit watery. Oh, it's so good. So good. I really advise you to check this one out. It's really one of the best summer fragrances out there, and expensive smelling summer fragrance. It's Voyage d'Hermès by Hermès. The next fragrance, this is from House of Chanel, and this is the exception. Now, this fragrance is part of the exclusive line of Chanel, and I mean, overall, in the end, it was really hard to pick just one fragrance from Chanel that smells expensive. I mean, just choose. But I ended up with Cuir de Russie in the Eau de Parfum concentration. I mean, this smells like old money, and this is the most expensive smelling leather perfume. This has like an animalic quality into it, like civet, or no, civet I would say more. But this has like citruses on top. You have the bergamot, you have ylang ylang, jasmine, all the powerful cardinal flowers. You have the rose, and then you have birch tar, leather. Absolutely brilliant, brilliant scent. It's really the peak of luxury, of sophistication, with a touch of exuberance. It's Cuir de Russie. Absolutely brilliant scent. Love this one. This is a must try. This is also the type of scent that you need to try once in your lifetime. Cuir de Russie by Chanel. Now let's talk about the niche fragrances here. The first one, this is from the house of MDCI, and it is Invasion Barbare. And you see the ridiculous dent in this bottle. Yeah, I really do love this one. It's my favorite, or one of my favorite fougère type of scent. And this is a very expensive smelling fougère. So here you have lavender, of course, but you also have cardamom, which gives like a very sensual cardamom. It's a very sensual, spicy note for me, and very aromatic also. It's aromatic and creamy at the same time. So you have lavender, you have cardamom, you have ginger and violet. Amazing. Then you have vanilla and patchouli. This is amazing, very unique, expensive smelling fougère, and very versatile. This could be signature scent. I mean, as you see, look how much I wore this already, and I will definitely buy another bottle when I end with this one. Amazing. I love the violet leaves. It gives really this mineral, ozonic feel with lavender, with the cardamom, the ginger. I mean, sparkliness, spicy sexiness. Oh, love this one. A very expensive smelling signature scent right here. It's MDCI Invasion Barbare. The next fragrance, this is from the house of Stephane Humbert Lucas, and this one is Panthea Iris. What a fragrance. This is luxury in a bottle, but very elegant. This is very elegant. This is very sophisticated. This is not exuberant. This is not avant-garde. This is close to old money, and more far from nouveau money, let's say. Panthea Iris is a powdery iris, but with the butteriness into it. It has a lot of aspects of iris. This is like a three-dimensional iris in here. You have the powdery aspect, you have the butteriness, the makeup-y nuance. You have all facets of iris, which is to die for. Oh yes, it's elegance in the bottle. You also have like white tea accord, you have jasmine, you have some citruses. So good. You also have then vanilla, you have patchouli as well. I don't recall if you also have like some resins in the base, but this has, although this is an iris with florals, with citruses, but this really lasts a long time. The performance of this one is really good, and in terms of projection and longevity. This is another Parfum, but don't get fooled by like it seems like the note breakdown, it's soft. It's not. It's really a rich, intense fragrance, but exudes sophistication. Please check this one out. If you love iris, check this one out. Panthea Iris by Stephane Humbert. Very underrated in my opinion. Now let's talk about more daring, more avant-garde, more complex, rich, intense, luxury, expensive smelling fragrances. Now here we'll talk about Amouage, and it was very hard to choose just one Amouage that smells expensive, because the majority of the Amouage fragrances, they have this quality, but I ended up with this one, Overture Man. Spices, cognac, frankincense, myrrh. Pause. Oh yeah, this is really like the peak. This was the last fragrance under the direction of Christopher Chong, and yeah, I mean, it was really, he closed this chapter in Amouage with the golden key. I mean, seriously, try this one. And actually, this is also, I already received a lot of compliments with this one, and because I thought that this was a bit too daring, but it's not. To the people that will smell it, this is a very different smell, but it has that sexy, the spiciness in here. It's quite sexy with the cognac, with the myrrh. I mean, this is very mysterious and sexy at the same time, and this exudes luxury. Try this one if you have yet to. Overture Man by Amouage. The next fragrance, this is from House of Xerjoff, from the Oud Stars collection, and this is currently my favorite from this line of Xerjoff. Ceylon. This is a pure natural smelling oud. Quite daring, quite animalic, but it's amazing. Oh yeah, yes, this is quite extravagant. I think probably the most extravagant of the niche fragrances here, although I still need to talk about another one which is also quite daring, but I would say because of the animalic qualities in here, I would say that Ceylon is more extravagant, but it exudes luxury. Oh man, this is oud, of course. You also have Ceylon tea in here, jasmine, you have also vanilla. Oh man, this fragrance is rich, intense. You also have a touch of sandalwood, a creamy sandalwood. This is complex, intense, natural smelling oud. And oud, for me, I love oud, and oud for me gives really, when done right, like here in Ceylon, it really gives an ultra luxury feel. Check this one out if you love oud. Check this one out, Ceylon by Xerjoff. And last but by no means least, this is really a hidden gem, and the brand overall is amazing. I'm in love with this brand, and this one smells rich. It smells expensive. It is from Meo Fusciuni Odor 93. Wow. Wow. This is tuberose, like really hard, carnal, heavy, intense tuberose with cumin, cloves, and lots of tobacco. What an amazing scent. And you also then have a bit of a sweet vanilla just to balance these intense notes. Oh man, but the end result, this is a bomb. This is also daring. And you also have a bit of jasmine in here. There's a very mild touch of an indolic quality in here, but the tuberose is very carnal, and it's really, I think it's really the main note in here, followed by tobacco, like this dry tobacco leaves. It's amazing. Then you also have the cloves, the cumin. You have a bit of a cumin in here, but although it doesn't give a BO feel, not at all. I think it's more of a supporting note than front and center. Amazing. Man, this fragrance is, I never smelled anything like this, and this is really a rich, powerful fragrance. You really need to try this one. The brand overall is amazing, full of high quality fragrances. This is a Parfum concentration like all Meo Fusciuni fragrances are. This is really intense. Again, you will be noticed. You will exude power by wearing this one, but you need to love tuberose. And actually, it's thanks to this fragrance that now I appreciate tuberose. This one and Fougère Emeraude, those two fragrances are the reason why I love tuberose now. I appreciate tuberose, man, but this is something else. It's not your typical pretty, feminine tuberose. No, this is really hardcore tuberose, and it's really unisex in my opinion. Amazing scent, odor 93. Wow, you will be mind blown with this one. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me in the comments down below, what fragrances would you suggest that smell expensive? I would love to read your lists. Thank you for your ongoing support, and see you in the next video. Take care, guys.